Yo, what up? What's poppin'? What's good? Hope y'all having a good day today. Back at it again with another video for y'all. Just wanted to spread some more awareness with y'all. And what I want to discuss with y'all about today is when it comes down to mental health and grades. When it comes down to kids, like having low grades in school, they may like be failing, but their mental health is all jacked up. Like, their mental health is more important. Now, when it comes down to grades, I'm not saying that kids should just be lazy and not do their work in school and just fail. Absolutely not. But if they are trying, if they are doing what they can do to keep their grades up and they're still failing, and if they fail, they're not a failure. Just because, they may get told that they're a failure in school doesn't mean that they're gonna be a failure in real life. But yeah, mental health is more important. Most of that depression, most of that anxiety, most of those suicidal thoughts that comes from kids going to school. Like, a lot of parents be saying that it looks like kids are not in no rush to go to school. 90 to 98% of kids do not like school, just like 90 to 98% of people that work a 9 to 5 job do not love what they do. We in a matrix. But yeah, you always want to make sure that your child's mental health is in check. Their mental health is very important because, like, you fussing at them, you criticizing them, yelling at them for failing a test or having low grades or whatever, they're already depressed. And, you know what I mean, it's like they getting even more depressed. More than likely, they don't even like school and they get bullied. And it's like that depression, it just goes through the roof. And then when the day comes that they commit suicide, it'll be too late. You always want to ask your kids, how was your day? How are you? How you feeling? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling down? Are you feeling low? Are you feeling good? Make sure that their mental health is in check. And when it comes down to their mental health, also make sure that they're telling you the truth, because they probably don't really want to tell you what's really going down because they know how you are. They know that you may go off, but you got to make sure, you got to keep an eye on their mental health. You really do. See, going when you take a kid to the doctor, like, I mean, when a kid gets a physical, like, the doctor doesn't really like check the kid's mental health or whatever. Like, see, school don't even teach. There's no class that a kid can take in school, like, if they struggling with mental health. I mean, school gives you all this homework. They have you do all these assignments, these tests. They have you take a quiz on this. They have you take a quiz on that. And the teacher didn't really teach you the subject. And the kids don't even understand it. So they take the test for it, and they just end up flunking the test because they didn't really understand it. It's like they try to cram all that stuff in their brain and then they, like, throw it back up on the test. See, they're gonna end up forgetting about it a week later. Like, it seems to me with the school system, it's not really about learning anymore. It's about passing. Like, the teenagers be dealing with depression. Like, and the thing about it is that teachers, well, you have good teachers and you have bad teachers, but I would probably say, like, the average teacher is not really, like, gonna, like, ask to see how a kid's mental health is. You may have some teachers that may ask a student if they're okay, but, I mean, the average teacher is not gonna do that. I mean, at the end of the day, a teacher is not a boss. A school teacher is not a boss. I mean, they may tell the kid that the kid is a failure, but at the end of the day, a school teacher is not a boss. They're a 9 to 5 worker. They work for the principal. They work for the superintendent. They work for the school system. There ain't but so much that they can really do. They're not a boss. And you see, you got high school dropouts. You got kids that were failing in school that some of them actually ended up dropping out of high school and became bosses. Now, again, I'll say this again. I do not recommend, I do not influence, and I do not encourage nobody to drop out of high school. However, if you do drop out, you can still achieve success. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice if there was like a class for mental health, because mental health is a serious topic, especially when it comes down to teenagers. You know good and well in high school teenagers go through mental health. They be worried about their grades, their anxiety be through the roof because of their grades, and they don't even like school. They don't even care about school. School won't even let them focus on their passion. They learning all of this stuff and it don't have nothing to do with what they want to do. Like, sometimes it's like school takes away a kid's imagination. Every kid deserves an imagination, and every teenager deserves an imagination. Like once they graduate from school, all of that stuff, all the tests they flunked and everything, it's not even gonna matter anymore. And I feel it's wrong for teachers to judge a student for not knowing this, for not knowing that, if it's not even gonna matter anymore. It's not even gonna matter anymore. So if we don't know it, if we don't understand it, what's the point of the kids learning it? Wouldn't it be better if to teach the kids stuff that's gonna be beneficial when they graduate, instead of stuff that's not gonna be beneficial, and instead of stuff that's not gonna be valuable? It's really just a waste of time. So teenagers in school that are depressed, that are having suicidal thoughts, like, they dealing with all this depression and all of this suicidal thoughts, and it's like they dealing with this depression and suicidal thoughts for no reason. Like, they'll once they graduate, they'll realize that all the stuff they learned in school was a waste of time, because they don't even like use it anymore. But yeah, mental health is more important than grades. Yeah, yeah, there's no if, ands, or buts about it. Mental health is more important than grades, because a kid could be deeply depressed, and then when the day comes that they commit suicide, it'll be too late. Parents, you gotta hear your kids out. Very important. And you see, you may have that one teacher in school that may announce that this student commits suicide, and we're very sad to hear it, but I don't know. I mean, sometimes them teachers be, because for the student that commits suicide, the teacher was probably saying bad things about the student behind the student's back. Like, I don't know, because like the teachers be talking about saying that we're sad that this happened, we're sad that that happened, but I mean, if you sad that it happened, are you gonna do anything to change the situation? Are you gonna do anything to try to stop it, to have a class that'll help kids with their mental health? Because, if you're not gonna do anything to help it, you could end up losing more kids to suicide. Mental health is very important. It really is. And again, for the teenagers out there, if you struggling, if you failing, and you trying and you doing what you can do, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Just know that you're not a failure. Just because you may be failing in school does not mean that you're going to be a failure in real life. Hold your head up high, follow your passion, and keep on trying. Keep on doing what you can do to get your grades up. But yeah, just always know that you're not a failure. And parents, your child's mental health is more important than their grades. Make sure that their mental health is in check. Talk with them, see how they're doing, see how they're feeling. You know what I mean? Hear them out if they gotta talk to you. But yeah, just wanted to chat with y'all, spread some knowledge with y'all, some awareness. Yeah, mental health is more important than grades. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment. Love y'all.